Before transferring the Touch IC, program True Tone data to the REPART screen. Place the original screen into a screen fixture. Heat the IC evenly with a hot air gun, nozzle 1 cm away, for 6 to 10 seconds. Use a pry knife to flip up the IC. Apply flux to the IC pads. Apply medium temperature solder paste, and use a soldering iron to melt the old solder. Place a solder wick on the melted solder, and press it back and forth with the soldering iron. Use a brush dampened with IPA to clean the IC pads. Clean the adhesive residues with a scraper. Scoop out a small amount of medium temperature solder paste. If the solder paste is too thin, place it onto a lint-free cloth. Knead and rub the paste on the cloth, to absorb the excess moisture. Place the solder stencil on the IC pads, and align them correctly. Spread the solder paste evenly over stencil, using a spatula or scraper. Remove any excess paste from the stencil. Set the hot air gun to 280 degrees Celsius, and airflow to 60. Heat evenly until the solder paste melts, and forms uniform solder balls. Remove the stencil, and continue heating to ensure the solder balls are evenly formed. The tag-on flex cable included with the screen is needed. Fix the tag-on flex cable onto a fixture. Apply flux to the tag-on flex cable pads. Align the IC with the pads. Use a hot air gun, at 280 degrees Celsius, with airflow 60, to heat the area until the solder reflows. Clean any flux residue with IPA and a brush. Next, solder the tag-on flex cable to the screen. Bend over the flex cable. Fix the flex cable with Kapton tape, for protection and easy operation. Peel off the black protection sticker. Apply flux to the solder pads. Use a soldering iron to melt solder wire onto the solder pads. Align the tag on flex solder pads with the screen solder pads. Use a soldering iron to melt solder wire onto the solder pads to create secure joints. Use tweezers and the soldering iron to evenly smooth and refine the joints. Clean the solder pads with a cotton ball dampened with IPA. Cover the solder pads with a piece of black tape. Remove the Kapton tape. Install the screen. Power on the iPhone to test. The display and touch functions are normal. Thank you for watching.